Everyone, Extreme Crypto. Today we'll look at my strategies using the Bitsgap grid trading. I'll give you my short-term, mid-term and long-term strategies. But first, please hit that like and subscribe button. And remember, this is not financial advice, just the strategies that's been working for me. So let's go to Bitcoin USDT. Let's use this as example. So my quick and short-term trades, even though I don't close them at all, what I do for my setup is I'll put my grid levels on 40. I've moved my upper line to the current market price. And now I'll move my lower price until my grid step is at 0.4%. Then I'll add 10 more grids, making it 50. Now I move my upper line until my grid step is on 0.4. This is my short-term setup. Now what happens if the market turns and it buys up all your buy orders and it comes out at the bottom? What I personally do here, let's switch the scenario around. Let's switch it around. Just for example, now your chart is looking something like this. Now what I've been doing is, the market came out at the bottom, it's below it. Now what I personally do is, I look at my upper price, I keep it at the same, and I just move my lower price down to my upper price. And that will make your grid steps a little bit wider. Yes, because you moved it down, your value will go down what you had on this current trade, but it will immediately work for you. So since I'm living off crypto, I'm using the Bitsgap. Each amount I put into each trade is there to work for me. Even though I make it devalue, I'm just using the profits and I'm living from it. And this is how I'm doing a quick setup. I call it the short term because your percentage you start with is very low. Now for my medium term setups. My start setup, it's very similar. I bring up my upper line down to my current price. I also put in 40 grids, but now I'll move my lower price down until it's on 1%. So I'm widening my range. Then I'll put my grids back to 50 and my upper price I'll move to the 1% mark like here. This is how I set up my mid or medium term. My grid steps is wider, so trades take a little bit longer. But let's say we have a similar scenario where the market turns and it comes out at the bottom. What do? For example, here I won't use my current profits or current setup. Here I'll be adding more funds. So as you can see, my grid steps stays at 1% and 50. And now I'll add more grids and pull it down until it's 1% yet again. And to do this, I'll need extra funds in my account to make sure I cover the new buy orders I've put in. So my midterm, my grids are wider, and I add funds to my current trades if it does come out at the bottom. Then, for my long-term setup, here I put a little bit more money in than usual, but I go wider. For example, yet again, I'll move my upper line to my current price. I'll put my grids on 45 and I'll move it down until I've seen 3%. My long-term grids, I'm aimed at 3% wide. The reason why I'm going so wide is if we do see a flash drop or a big market drop, the potential is there to catch it all the way, and when it moves back, it profits. After I've put in all my buy orders, I'll move my grids back to 50 and I'll add my upper lines or my sell orders. And this is how I set up my long-term trades. This is my personal trade setups, my personal strategies that's been working for me. Yes, the short-term strategy, if you extend your grids or make them wider, you are going to devalue. But I'm in for it using the amount I had in to keep on working for me. My midterm strategy, if I extend my grids, I need to add more money. And my long-term grids, well, if the market falls below that, we're for sure in a bearish market. But I doubt we'll see that low of a price ever again. Give me your thoughts. What do you think? This is what's been working for me, and I really can't complain. Have a great one. Take care.